Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting a brand new character in my World of Warcraft Let's Play series, playing the starting zones. We are on to the Draenei now, and actually after the Draenei we only have 3 characters left, so we're getting to the end, guys, getting very close. So here is Sakinah. She is a Draenei Paladin. Like I said before, we are kind of running out of different classes, so we're probably going to start to repeat during these last few. So here we go. Let's enter the world of Warcraft.
Empowered by the holy light and the undying strength of their convictions, the Draenei led the charge against the demonic Burning Legion in Outland. Now, with the Legion's defeat, they have completed the desperate mission that first brought them to Azeroth. Though some Draenei were sent back to Outland to revitalize their former civilization, the majority have vowed to remain and uphold their sacred commitment to the Alliance. Driven by a powerful vision, the immortal prophet Velen believes that a great war between the darkness and the light is fast approaching, and that Azeroth will be its principal battleground. As one of Velen's chosen, you must stand bravely before the shadow and ensure that your people are ready for the war to come.
All right, here we go. We are starting. If there was any kind of flickering or any kind of cutting off of the video, I apologize for that. For some reason I record with NVIDIA Shadowplay, so it's acting funny lately, so I'm hoping that everything goes okay with this entire video. So we are going to go ahead and get started with Sakinah. We are in the starting zone area of the Draenei. If you are absolutely new to this series, this is just where I go through levels 1 through 5 of the characters, and we read through all the quests and kind of get a little bit of the backstory of what's going on with these races. So let's start with this quest here, Megalon.
May the light embrace you.
You survived. Never mind my injuries, sister. It's a miracle that any of us are alive. It didn't look like you'd pull through. You've been in suspension for weeks. Something happened and the Exodar crashed. Many have died. But I'm relieved that you are alive, Sakinah. With you leading our efforts, I'm sure we'll get to safety soon. Prointius asked me to send you to him when you awoke. He's waiting for you at the bottom of the hill. Just follow the path southwest. So we are to speak with Prointius at the crash site in Ammen Vale.
Remember the lessons of the past.
So let's go ahead and meet up with him. And I have done the Draenei starting zone a number of times. This is actually one of my favorites. I love the Draenei. They are one of my favorite characters. So here we are in Ammen Vale, Prointius. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Blessings upon you.
Sakinah, by my eternal soul, it is good to see you. I don't know why the Exodar crashed. Only those of us that were in this part of the ship remain. There's not much time if we're to save everyone that we can.
Dionys Akar.
So replenishing the healing crystals. Our immediate concern is the depleted state of our healing crystals. We must replenish them quickly. Unfortunately, the only way to do this at this point is to extract the blood from the local Vale moths. Their blood will make for a suitable substitute. The moths can be found in many places around the Vale, but they are mostly concentrated in the northwest. So let's acquire 6 vials of moth blood, and then we can help recharge these crystals. So there is a Vale moth, and let's check out some of these abilities here. We gotta get close. I'm used to casting classes. Oh, you know what? Darn it. Auto loot. I was doing so well with remembering that. Alright. So it looks like we have Crusader Strike. which is an instant strike that just causes 25 physical damage. So I hope everybody is doing well. It is the start of a new week. I am recording this on Monday. I am actually off of work today, which is pretty fantastic. We were actually traveling. I was in California for a little while, and we got back yesterday, so I decided to take an extra day. Okay, so we have the 6 of 6 vials of moth blood, so we can fix these crystals, replenish them. Let's get back over here to Prometheus. This is really laggy, so it is laggy for me. I don't know what it looks like. I won't know until I start to edit this, so we'll see.
Good fortune.
So, Sakinah, have you harvested the necessary moth blood for the healing crystals yet? With survivors scattered all over the Vale, time is of the essence. Regrettable that those creatures had to die so that we might live. Indiscriminate killing is not the Draenei way. However, the blood you gathered will replenish our healing crystals, so their deaths will not be in vain. So we have some slightly rusted bracers. There's our level 2. And we go ahead and put those bracers on. Now that you've gathered all that we need to replenish our healing crystals, I need you to deliver the vials to Zaldun, our priest. You'll find him tending to our wounded inside the central chamber of the ship. So let's give him what he needs. And there he is. He's not doing anything. He's walking around. He needs to be healing. Okay, Zaldun. Hello, Paladin. What have you there? Is it for me? Good work. This will do nicely to replenish our depleted healing crystals. But now that you're here, I think I have another use for you, if you're willing.
Be well.
The healing crystals are replenished, but that is not the only way we can help the injured. All Draenei can tap the gift of the Naru to heal. You must use this ability to heal one of the crash survivors. You'll find most of the survivors in the areas to the west and northwest. Hey! I was talking to you.
Warm wishes to you. Be kind.
Did I even get it? Oh, I guess I got it. Well, then we don't even need to talk. If you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. We'll go over here to this guy.
The Legion's end draws near.
Aryurlon. The light's power. As a paladin, you're no stranger to the light that touches all of us, but you also have the unique power to call upon the light to help you in battle. As you gain more experience, you'll grow even closer to the light and be able to call upon new powers in battle. Grow in experience until you have learned a new power and then demonstrate it for me. So we will reach level 3 to learn Seal of Command, and then we'll apply that to one of the training dummies.
Be kind to those less.
There's a couple other quests out here, actually, so let's go grab those. Prometheus has another quest.
The Naru have not forgotten
Sakinah, botanist Terex, is in need of your assistance. You'll find her with her apprentices to the west outside the ship. So let's go talk to her. And there she is. Let's see what she has to say.
Do not lose
The volatile mutations. The irradiated power cores from the Exodar have been wreaking havoc on the environment here. The most obvious effect has been the appearance of the strange creatures that seem to have sprung up near them. There may be something we can do to help them, but now their sheer numbers are becoming too much for us to handle. I'd like you to go out and cull their numbers somewhat, and perhaps I'll have another idea after giving it some thought. So we're killing 8 volatile mutations. And we're also healing some of the crash survivors. There you are. We gotta find some of them. They're usually just hanging out around here. but I am not seeing them. Yeah, usually they're right around here. But we'll still kill some mutations. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what series, or excuse me, what character you have enjoyed the most in this series. I've enjoyed a number of them. There's some of them that I definitely didn't like, which was the shamans, or the Taurans. They were terrible. I hated that starting zone. Okay, is there anything else we need to do around here? Oh, we have to reach level 3, but we're not there yet. We should be shortly. So let's go back and talk to the botanist about these mutations. And we went ahead and rescued one of the survivors with our power of the Naru, which is healing the target for 20%. So that's something special. Alright, botanist Terex.
Good fortune.
You're finished. That's good news. Hopefully we can find a way to avoid the killing of these mutated beasts in the future. I believe I have formed a plan that might give us an alternative solution to this problem, but I will need your help. The nearby lake has been contaminated by one of the ship's power crystals. Many of the plants and animals of Ammen Vale have been mutated because of this. Oh, she's very upset. I have a theory on how to heal the lake, but I must have some samples from the mutated lashers for analysis. They can be found to the west in the Ammen fields. Will you help me, Paladin? I suppose. So we're going to gather 10 lasher samples and give them back. And then Vishal.
May the light embrace you.
The Ammen fields to the west are the primary breeding ground of the local lasher population. With the corruption of the water table from the nearby lake, botanist Terex is worried that the lashers will not be able to repopulate themselves once we've cleansed the lake. So go to the Ammen fields and pick some of the corrupted flowers for me so that I might take a look at them and see what can be done. You should be able to identify them by their uncharacteristic red petals. So we have to pick 3 corrupted flowers. So let's accept that, and let's go back into the ship here and tell the priest that we've saved one of the survivors. Maybe he'll walk away from us again.
Arcanon Poros.
Okay, the light be praised. You've done what only a true heroine could have done, Sakinah. The Draenei you saved owes their continued life to your selflessness. Please take this supply pouch. You look like you can use it more than I. He is rude.
Safe journey.
Okay, there's our level 3. So we have now learned the Seal of Command, which fills you with holy light, causing melee attacks to deal 10% additional holy damage. So, we've reached level 3, and we're supposed to use this. So let's do it, and then let's smack a dummy. Cool. That was pretty simple. And we'll go back and we'll tell the Paladin trainer that we know what we're doing.
Warm wishes.
You've proven yourself a quick learner, Sakinah. I look forward to training you again when the time is right.
Blessings upon your family.
Fantastic. And we have some other quests in the back here, so we'll go ahead and grab those. Technician Zana.
Greetings, friend.
Spare parts. We've managed to recover a damaged holographic emitter from the crash. If we repair it, we'll have a chance to find other survivors outside of Ammen Vale. There were devices from the ships that could be salvaged for spare parts in the area, but the local Alkin carried them off before we could get to them. Sakinah, you must go south to Nestlewood Thicket and Hills to find the spare parts. So collect 4 emitter spare parts and then return to the technician.
Safe journey.
And Vindicator Aldar.
Good fortune.
Zana needs our help to salvage parts from the Exodar. Terex prepared an inoculum that can be given to the Nestlewood Alcan that live in the area of a lot of the salvage. Just get close to the unaffected ones and use the crystal on them. Unfortunately, you'll have to kill the others. You'll find the Alcan at Nestlewood Thicket and Nestlewood Hills to the southeast. So we are using an inoculating crystal on 6 Nestlewood Alcans.
May your days be long.
Either
and your
some,
hardships.
either or of these elixirs. Okay, so up here we have to get some lasher samples, and then down here is where all the Alcans are, and I believe we're going to find all the spare parts. So let's journey forth and kill some of these mutated roots. And I suppose we already have, yeah, we already have our seal of command going. Here's the corrupted flowers we're picking up. So I'm thinking of switching out to a different recording software because I don't know if it's just World of Warcraft that this does it to, but it's just being very strange. And I'm really hoping that it's not picking up to you guys, and it just seems to be very unstable. So if you could give me some suggestions below. I've heard of Bandicam. I'm so used to the setup that I have now. I use Audacity to do my audio recording, and then I use obviously the NVIDIA Shadowplay. So I don't, and I guess Bandicam records the audio in with the rest of the video, right? Is there a way to do a separate track on that? So please let me know, because I would really like to make sure that I'm giving you the best quality possible in these videos, and when it kind of freaks out like this, I'm not sure what's happening. Alright, so we got all of the lasher samples and we picked some of the corrupted flowers. So might as well go ahead and just turn in these quests because we have to go all the way down here. So we're going to end up passing through here anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll make our way to the owls. Okay. Apprentice Vishael.
Blessings upon you.
Do we have those flowers? Yes, we do. These look like fine specimens. Thank you for performing the field work. Once I can find the time to analyze these, I should be able to tell what it will take to restore the fields.
Remain vigilant.
Thank you very much.
Arcanon Poros.
I'll need all of the samples in good condition if we're to have a chance of cleansing the lake. We don't have much time. These will do. Thank you, Paladin. While you were out, I managed to gather some equipment together to make an analysis of the samples. This should only take a moment.
Blessings upon your family.
Thank goodness, I think it will work. I have an agent for you to spread at Silverline Lake to the south. It will neutralize the effects of the irradiated ship's power crystal that fell there. Swim out and scatter the neutralizing agent near it. Don't worry, you won't be exposed long enough to become irradiated. I know all about radiation. Just saying. Disperse the neutralizing agent at the irradiated power crystal, then return to botanist Terex at the crash site.
Be kind to
So we'll go
those
ahead and
less
take care of that
fortunate.
for her. I've been playing a lot of Fallout, so I am aware of radiation. Which, by the way, I will be starting something new with Fallout. I have not done anything with that game yet on the channel. I've been kind of hesitant because it is a brand new game. So I haven't. I've been thinking about what I've wanted to do with it. I'm not going to do a full playthrough unless someone's requesting it. But I'm starting to. I promised myself I wasn't going to mod the game until after I did my first run through of the entire game, but I think it's in need of some mods. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned for that. So let's disperse this neutralizing agent. Oh, not there yet. Oh, we gotta go to the crystal. And then while we're over here, we'll get some of these alkins taken care of. Okay, awesome. So it's the good ones we're supposed to... Right? It was the good ones. And then we gotta find some of these spare parts. Yeah, this is supposed to make sure that they don't get corrupted, right? That's a mutated one. But he's not hurting, so... I don't want to do anything. He's like, you have to kill them. I don't want to kill them. They're not really bothering anybody. Let's go make sure this guy gets taken care of. And they seem disoriented and confused. Are the spare parts up here, or are they through the cave? I can't remember. And last one. Fantastic. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to run all the way back to the crash site, turn all of these quests in. We will definitely be over level 4, and then we'll continue on. So we'll see you back at the crash site. Okay, we are back at the Ammen Vale crash site. Vindicator Aldar. The more we can do to clear up Nestlewood, the faster Zana can get back to work. With many of the Alkin now inoculated, we can focus on getting out of here and not have to worry about wiping out the Alkin population in the area. Here, choose from these. You've done good work and you deserve to be rewarded. So we have the Elixir of Minor Defense or Lion's Strength. Let's do the Lion's Strength. And I think we'll also get some healing potions.
Do not lose faith.
There's our level 4. The missing scout. We now have several separate confirmations of unusual activity up on the Shadow Ridge. This is disturbing. We thought that the scouting missions already undertaken had been thorough. One of my scouts hasn't reported back yet. Paladin, I need you to head southwest to the other side of Silverline Lake and find Tolan and see what has delayed him.
Blessings
So let's go
upon
find
your
him.
family.
And Zana, I have your spare parts. Let me take a look at those. Yes, I think that these will do nicely. Good job, Sakinah. The emitter is rather complex, so it may take some time to finish the repairs. I'll let you know when it's ready. In the meantime, you might see if Vindicator Aldar has anything he could use you for. Yes, I've already taken care of that. And we have some leggings. Let's put those on. Nice. And oh yes, we did the lake thing. We put the neutralizing agent so that we would not get irradiated any further. So we'll go ahead and turn that in, and then we will go find the missing scout. And maybe we'll have some other things to do around here. So it's Terex. There you go. Oops.
Each day is
From what you described, the neutralizing agent worked. I just wish that I knew how long it will last. We really need to remove that power crystal from the lake entirely. Thank you, Sakinah. I will tell Taran to try the neutralizing agent on one of the captured beasts at once.
good health, long life.
All right. So I guess we're just going to go find the scout. That's all we have to do, which he's all the way down here. So yes, we will go ahead and go find the scout and see what else we need to do before we hit level 5, which is coming up very quickly. Alright, we are coming up on to the missing scout, Tolan. Well, he looks to be in good shape.
The Naru have not forgotten
Oh,
us.
maybe you don't look like you're in good shape. Sorry. Help! Blood elves! They ambushed me. Don't have long. You must eliminate the blood elf threat. Find out what they're up to. They're on the ridge behind me. Let's kill 10 blood elf scouts.
Dionis Aka.
So we're going to avenge. Let's get you first. Oh no, I want
Victory lies ahead.
you. None of you are to leave this valley alive. And you're just gonna stand there. She apparently doesn't give much of a crap about her friend dying right next to her. I do like the blood elves though. There's so many of them though. And I know I've created so many characters over the years that were blood elves, but I don't know. I really like their starting area. I think it's beautiful. Just like the Draenei. This whole area is really pretty. I'm gonna get another ability already. Yeah, out of here. Oh, almost done already. I think Tolan will be pleased. I'm sure there's a boss. We have to kill a boss up here. We always have to kill the leaders. Yeah, I'll leave you live. Alright. Let's go back and let him know. I'm sure he'll make it back. He'll be alright. These blood elves mean to kill us all. How are we to divert them from this course? So here's the weathered mail tunic. We'll put that on. Very nice. I have a plan. We must kill their leader. Without their master, perhaps they will retreat to regroup. We just need to buy time until the repairs are completed. Then Vindicator Aldar must know of this. Kill the surveyor, then return and tell him what we found. Surveyor can dress.
Good health.
And then we'll get a sword.
Long life.
And we are so close. Look at how close we are to level 5. So let's go find the commander. There she is. I assume it's a lady. Yes. And there's our level 5. Oh, and we have another quest here. Blood Elf plans. These plans seem important. You should take them to Vindicator Aldar at the crash site. Yes. They seem very, very important. And we do have a new ability, of course. Judgment, which causes 36 holy damage. But it needs an active seal, so we already have that taken care of. Seal of Command. So we have 2 quests to turn in back at Ammen Vale, and we will go ahead and wrap it up. So I'll meet you back at the crash site. Just because I'm a nice person. I'm not going to use it. Alright, let's talk to Vindicator Aldar. And let him know what's up.
The Legion's end draws near.
I thank you for dealing with the Blood Elf Surveyor. Surely she was their leader. Rest assured we will deal with whatever remnant of them is still nearby. Please take one of these weapons as a sign of my gratitude.
Remember the
Don't
lessons
mind
of the
if
past.
I do. Looks cooler. Okay, and the Blood Elf plans. Let him know. Here, let me read those plans. The Blood Elves have followed us here. They are evil to the core and should be wiped from existence. The Vindicator takes a moment to regain his composure. I apologize. That was uncalled for. We are indebted to you for uncovering this information, Sakinah.
Remain
Awesome.
vigilant. Blessings
So,
upon your family.
that was the Draenei starting zone. Like I said before, I really enjoy this area. I think it's a beautiful starting zone, and the quests are, you know, it's elementary for levels 1 through 5. But I do like the Paladin. I really do. Not so much for tank purposes, but I would probably utilize her in DPS. So let me know what you thought of the starting zone. Again, I apologize for any glitching or any, you know, if the video wasn't as smooth as other videos that I've made before. I really need to figure out what's going on here. I think World of Warcraft is the only video that this does this in, so it's very bizarre. So again, please leave a comment below, give me some suggestions, tell me what you thought, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, just hit the subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.